Hello there, here for another one of our video reviews, and doing things all strangely higgledy-piggledy today. Reviewing in a pub beer garden, and I'm reviewing an album that you can't get hold of. It's Herbcraft, the Flowering cassette. It came out last year. There's a limited edition, deluxe edition, and a less limited normal edition, but it's totally sold out, so you can't have it, so that's it. Yeah, but the label did give me a copy. I did say, don't let the fact that it's sold out put you off reviewing, which I took as a hint. And also another thing, Herbcraft are a band that I've only just recently discovered through their back catalogue, and I've never reviewed them on Vossestas, and it seems like a huge oversight. So here is a shout out to Julia Dream, the label, and a hello to Herbcraft, because they really are a fantastic, wonderful modern psychedelic group. Now they do have some links. I think it's Matt from Herbcraft, often plays with MV and EE. But Herbcraft really is its own unique beast. You saw it was a bright red tape, beautiful artwork. There's a download code in there, now expired, I found. But that's okay, there's other methods for obtaining these sounds, I found. But yeah, an absolutely lovely packaged little tape here. It's just jam-packed. There's a load of tracks on here. I think they're like split into segments, sub-segments. When you have the MP3s, it's easier to keep track of what song you're listening to, but it doesn't matter much. It's one of those albums you don't sit there obsessively counting down the track list. You just lie back and let the whole thing wash over to you. It was given to me on a Saturday night out by Andrew from the label, and it was the next morning when I first played it. Just turned on my hi-fi, laid back on the couch, sort of recovering from a wild night out, and this just washed over me like a hangover cure. So we'll scubble you along through the tape, but it is just lush, gorgeous. Lots of different styles and vibes, different fidelities, just a kaleidoscope of sounds really, which fits with the music. It is very psychedelic, very out there, very, very, very varied. Sorry, just checking I was just checking we were still recording because my phone did make the beep beep power cry. So I hear a whole history of outsider rock music in Herbcraft, but I hear a whole history of it in this cassette alone. I can hear traces of Suicide, of great old Texan psychedelic rock and roll outlaws. I hear the blues in there. Sometimes hear instances of African rhythms. It's interesting, the name Herbcraft. It's got so many different implications there, and I find that the band make good on all of those implications. And then with the name Flowering, I mean, some big flowers can be so many different things, so many different colours, but always beautiful. And this tape is like that. We'll just keep whizzing you along, showing you the many, many, many different sides and styles it's got. I've got other albums by Herbcraft as well, and they have got this wonderful, wide, broad reach. I'm finding myself drawn to buy more and more of their stuff now. It's that little thing that there's this new band come along, you don't check them out for ages, and they land, and you just go, oh shit, right, okay, this is it. Now I've got to go out and get as much Herbcraft stuff as I can. Oh yeah, there's this cold, dark basement rock throb. Look at those guitars scrolling away. There's a primal roar in there, and the vocals echoing around. It's, well, you know, it's like Khan fighting off suicide in a bar somewhere. It's one of those tapes that just, oh, are we nearly at the other side one? No, partway through. I'm actually surprised at how slowly it fast forwards, because when you stick this tape on, it seems to be over in about a blink of an eye. It's not really, but it's one of those intense pleasures that makes time whisk by so fast. I'd love to see these guys live. I don't know if they've ever come over to the UK, but if they do, I'll be doing my damnedest to bring them to Hebden Bridge, that's for definite. Now look at that slow, heavy rock pacing. It almost makes me think of country and western, the pacing and the timing on it. Yet music so spaced out, so cosmic. Let's call it what it is. So the lovely pub beer garden is based by a main road, and we are entering rush hour. So some of the wonderful sonic nuances of this may be a bit gobbled up. Let's flip the tape over before the phone dies completely. Give you some of the amazing side 2 action. It's one of those albums that just builds and builds and builds as well. And when that last track finishes, you are left just highly tempted to flip over and start again. I mean, it's one of those albums, it's such a good album that it makes every sense to review it even though it's sold out. I'm sure somebody's going to reissue it at some point, maybe on vinyl or CD next time. Or maybe you'll find a decent price for it on Discogs. Not everybody on there is a mad money grabbing bastard. There's plenty of people who sell at a decent price. Playing a bit more, going to go and make sure my phone's not dead. It says I'm down to 9%. It's brutal. So, and I've passed 8 minutes as well. Have I really been jabbering that much? I still feel like I've not even said anything about this. Other than that, I love it. Well, let's charge you further forward. Because it sounds like passing the 8 minutes mark and probably expiring your patience. I just think Flowering It is just it's those albums I'm going to return to lots and lots and lots. It kind of helps that it's bright red and stands out in your collection as well, so you can always find it no matter how unruly your tapes get. And, you know, it's just this amazing collision. Psychedelic rock, Delta blues, lost cowboy country, drone, krautrock, lo-fi garage punk, the whole thing just collapsing in on itself, and where a planet collapses into a big black hole. This is just a really great tape.